The Mouratoglou Tennis Academy has long been regarded as one of the most prestigious training grounds in professional tennis. Nestled in the south of France, the academy boasts world-class facilities, dozens of courts, high-performance fitness centers, and a track record of working with elite players. Its founder, Patrick Mouratoglou, best known for coaching Serena Williams during one of the most dominant stretches of her career, has built a reputation as a visionary mentor capable of transforming talent into champions. However, not every player's experience at the academy has been glowing. Recently, Russian tennis star Anna Kalinskaya offered a candid and deeply personal account of her time there, revealing a much harsher reality behind the glossy image often associated with the academy. Speaking on a podcast hosted by Elena Vesnina, Kalinskaya opened up about the physical and emotional toll her training experience took on her as a young athlete at a dream destination. At first, for many aspiring players, earning a place at the Mouratoglou Academy is considered a milestone. The facilities are impressive, the environment competitive, and the exposure to elite-level coaching is often seen as a stepping stone toward the WTA or ATP tours. Kalinskaya admitted that her first impression was overwhelmingly positive. "I went there, they have a really cool academy, a million courts, an incredible gym," she shared from the outside. It seemed like the perfect environment for development. Surrounded by ambitious athletes and guided by experienced coaches, she expected to elevate her game to new heights. But what initially felt like a dream opportunity gradually became something much more challenging. At a sudden shift in training intensity, Kalinskaya revealed that the academy placed heavy emphasis on physical conditioning, far more than she had previously experienced. "They started putting a lot of physical effort there, and I wasn't ready for that," she admitted that up until the age of 16. Kalinskaya had done minimal weight training. Her focus had largely been technical development and on-court practice. Strength training, when it occurred, was occasional and light. The abrupt shift toward intense physical preparation caught her off guard. Modern tennis undeniably demands peak athleticism. The sport has evolved into a physically grueling battle of endurance, speed, and power. However, transitioning a young athlete too quickly into rigorous strength programs can be overwhelming, especially without gradual adaptation. That Kalinskaya's comments suggest that the training load escalated rapidly, without sufficient time for her body to adjust. The cost of limited personal attention. Another concern she raised was the lack of individualized focus. In a large academy environment filled with aspiring professionals, personal attention can sometimes be diluted. While group training environments can foster competition and growth, they may not always account for the specific physical readiness and developmental stage of each athlete. Kalinskaya felt that her personal needs were not adequately considered. The heavy training load soon began affecting her physically, leading to discomfort and strain. For teenage athletes, this phase is particularly sensitive. Their bodies are still developing, and overtraining can increase the risk of injury or long-term setbacks. Her experience raises broader questions about balancing elite performance standards with athlete well-being. The pressure of elite expectations. Patrick Mouratoglou's coaching philosophy has often emphasized discipline, mental strength, and pushing limits, qualities that helped Serena Williams extend her dominance well into her 30s. Under his guidance, Serena captured multiple Grand Slam titles and reasserted her place at the top of women's tennis. However, what works for an established champion may not translate seamlessly to a 16-year-old still adapting physically and emotionally to professional demands. Kalinskaya's reflections highlight a fundamental truth in sports development. Elite training environments are not one-size-fits-all. The intensity designed to sharpen top-tier competitors can feel overwhelming for younger players without gradual preparation. Refusing to return. Perhaps the most striking part of Kalinskaya's revelation was her decision not to return to the academy after her initial stint. While she acknowledged the academy's impressive infrastructure and professional setup, the overall experience left a lasting impression that made her hesitant to go back. This decision underscores how deeply the training environment affected her. Choosing to walk away from a prestigious institution is not easy, especially in a sport where access to top coaching can significantly influence career trajectories. Yet for Kalinskaya, Prioritizing her physical readiness and comfort became more important than the Academy's reputation. That a broader conversation in tennis. Kalinskaya's comments have sparked renewed discussion within the tennis community about athlete development models. As tennis grows increasingly physical, academies worldwide are integrating advanced sports science, strength conditioning, and data-driven training. While these innovations aim to prepare players for the sport's modern demands, they must be carefully tailored, particularly for teenagers transitioning into professional ranks. Her story serves as a reminder that development is highly individual. Some athletes thrive in intense, high-pressure environments. Others require gradual progression and personalized attention. Neither approach is inherently right or wrong, but the fit matters. The Mouratoglou legacy under Scrutiny, Mouratoglou Academy, remains one of the most respected institutions in tennis. Its association with Serena Williams alone cements its place in modern tennis history. Patrick Mouratoglou has also worked with numerous other top players, earning praise for his strategic insight and motivational skills. However, Kalinskaya's perspective introduces nuance to the narrative. Elite academies often showcase their success stories, but rarely do we hear from those who struggled within the same system. Her honesty adds depth to the conversation about what high-performance training truly entails. IT also highlights the importance of listening to athletes, especially young ones, when they speak about their experiences. Moving forward, Anna Kalinskaya has since continued building her career on her own terms, demonstrating resilience and maturity. Speaking openly about her experience is not an attack, but rather a personal reflection on what did not work for her at that stage of her development. For the broader tennis world, her story reinforces an essential lesson. Facilities and reputation alone do not define a successful training environment. Adaptability, individualized care, and athlete-centered coaching are just as crucial as tennis continues evolving. Balancing performance ambition with long-term athlete health will remain a critical challenge. Kalinskaya's voice adds an important perspective to that ongoing conversation, reminding the sport that even in the most celebrated academies, development must always be personal.